Wait, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 3:56.
Oh my god, I'm late!
Okay, class, today we have our test on fruits.
Oh my god, I forgot about the test. Oh, I forgot to study on my test. I guess I'm gonna have to guess for everything.
So I forgot to mention that this is the biggest part of your grade, so make sure you do well. All right, class, turn your papers into the tournament. Bring back your test now. Exceptionally bad, you're gonna have to see me after class. I don't do bribes.
Why'd I have to fail that test, bro? Alright, time to go back to class and lock in.
Alright, time to go over the test. Casen has a 30-question multiple choice test on different types of fruit for his culinary class. He didn't study at all, so he thinks his best chance is to guess on every question. To get a passing grade in the class, he needs to get at least 5 right. Since each question is independent and has only 2 outcomes, right or wrong, this is a binomial distribution. So we use BINPX. Firstly, we know it's binomial because there are only 2 outcomes, right or wrong. We know that it's independent because the 2 outcomes do not affect each other. N equals the number of trials, and the number of trials for this question is 30 because there are 30 questions on this test. P equals the fixed probability, and the fixed probability for this question is 1 in 4 because on this test there are 4 options, A, B, C, or D. And X equals the number of successes. Which brings us to our first question. What's the probability of Casen getting 5 right? First, you want to start by listing out your BINPX. We know it's binomial, independent. We know the number of trials equals 30. The fixed probability is 1 in 4. We know that X equals 5 because we are measuring the probability of Casen getting 5 right. This is a single value, therefore we will use binom PDF in the calculator. To find binom PDF, first you click second, then vars, then you scroll down until you find it, and then you click enter. You will be given 3 values to fill in, which are N, P, and X. We know N equals 30, P equals 1 in 4, and X equals 5. Our probability should come out to equal 1.047. This is our probability that Casen's getting 5 right. Now for our next question, what's the probability of Casen getting at least 5 right? Since it's at least 5 right, this means that the probability is X is greater than or equal to 5. However, the rest of the setup remains the same. To find X greater than or equal to 5, we're going to use the complement, 1 minus the probability of X being less than or equal to 4. A good rule of thumb to use is whenever you see at least, know that it's a countdown, and whenever it's a countdown, you use binom CDF. To find this in the calculator, you click second, vars, then you scroll down, and it will be 1 after PDF. Enter. You will be given 3 values just like binom PDF. The N and P do not change. However, now the X is different and we're using 4 and we're counting down from 4. After entering these values, your probability should come out to be 0.9021, which is a probability Casen gets at least 5 right. Make sure you don't forget the 1 minus. And for our last question, what's the probability of getting at most 4 right and failing the class? This means we're finding the probability of 4 being greater than or equal to X. The BINPX does not change except the X value. Again, we are using the binom CDF because we are counting down again. We enter in the same values as we did for the previous question. The only difference is we do not do the 1 minus because we're not using the complement. And that's how you would solve each of these 3 scenarios.